The Good Doctor is a medical drama television series based on the South Korean series and premiered in 2013. Early last year, it won Most Popular International Drama on TV Blackbox. Fans of this show have been following it for 5 seasons so far and cannot wait to see what the show has in store for them next. If you've not seen the show, beware of spoilers ahead. Let's get into it. First, the winner for the Most Popular International Drama goes to... During the live broadcast of the awards on TV Blackbox, actor Lincoln Lewis declared The Good Doctor as the winner of the TV Blackbox Award for Most Popular International Drama. The complete list of nominees in the category of Most Popular International Drama were Mare of Easttown, The Good Doctor, Yellowstone, The Handmaid's Tale, and Succession. It's clear why this show won the Most Popular Drama this year. There is a good balance between medicine and personal connection. Not too many dramatic storylines, a lot of female empowerment, and of course, diversity and differences are united. What is The Good Doctor all about? Sean Murphy, a young autistic surgical resident at the fictional San Jose St. Bonaventure Hospital, is played by Freddie Highmore. What's pretty original about this show is that Murphy's stream of consciousness speaks in anatomical language. When the show wants to emphasize his brilliance, veins, glands, and organs float above his head like drawings torn from a medical textbook. On September 25th, 2017, the series premiered. The series was renewed for a 5th season in May 2011, and it began on September 27, 2021. Next, Freddie Highmore on The Good Doctor. One of the reasons the medical drama The Good Doctor became a worldwide success, according to actor Freddie Highmore, is that the audience could relate to his character Dr. Sean Murphy's optimism. The show has elevated the actor, who previously starred in the critically acclaimed psychological horror drama series Bates Motel and the Tim Burton-directed 2005 film Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Highmore, who also acts as an executive producer on the show and has directed a few episodes, believes that playing Murphy's positive attributes has rubbed off on him over the course of 5 seasons. He told PTI in an interview that Murphy is definitely a much happier role to play rather than the character Norman Bates. He said in a good thing that Sean's traits have rubbed off on him. Now, we'll have a look at the characters in the show and rank them on their likability. First at number 1 is Dr. Murphy. The Good Doctor is a fantastic medical drama, thanks to Sean, who is the show's unusual and endearing protagonist. Dr. Murphy has to deal with discrimination on a regular basis as a medical practitioner with ASD, as he has demonstrated time and time again that he is just as skilled as his fellow residents. Sean makes every effort to learn not only how to be the best doctor possible, but also how to be a better person. His experiences with Carly and Leah taught him how to be aware of his partner's wishes and requirements. Each season demonstrates how far Sean has progressed in both his professional and personal lives, and viewers cannot help but pull from him when he faces difficulties on the show. Number 2 is Dr. Brown. In the medical drama series, Dr. Claire Brown is without a doubt the most lovable character. She's a kind doctor who prioritizes the needs of her patients and friends over her own. Even when she's coping with personal issues, she's always willing to help others. Some fans may recall Claire assisting Morgan in grieving the loss of her partner, even though she was dealing with her own mother back at home. Claire is the go-to person for anyone who has a personal or emotional problem they cannot solve. People know they can rely on her for comfort and sound guidance, such as when she explains what it means to fall in love to Sean. Her leadership role in Guatemala is well-deserved, since it allows her to be her most authentic self while assisting others in need at the underfunded hospital. Number 3 is Dr. Lim. In every season of The Good Doctor, Dr. Audrey Lim is unstoppable. When it comes to making key judgments concerning patients and the surgical department's future, she is calm, professional, and certain. She also strives to maintain objectivity in work settings, which becomes more difficult when she begins dating Dr. Melendez. Audrey's major character weakness is that her interdependence often gets in the way of her mental health, according to many fans. Audrey refuses to trust Claire when she tells her that she is having PTSD symptoms, puts herself at risk by ignoring what she perceives as a weakness. In future episodes, viewers will hopefully see her become more willing to seek help when she needs it. Number 4 is Dr. Melendez. If Sean has not been assigned to Dr. Neil Melendez, things would have been most likely turned out differently. Neil, like everyone else, has reservations about Sean at first, but he is far more willing to aid him than Marcus. Neil becomes one of Sean's most ardent defenders, even defending him in front of prejudiced patients. Neil is completely focused on his patients, and he'll go to any length to provide the greatest possible outcomes, even if it means jeopardizing his career. Despite his seriousness about his job, he has a charming demeanor and a fantastic sense sense of humor, which helps his residents relax. Everyone was devastated when he died near the conclusion of season 3, and the show's not been the same since. Number 5 is Dr. Resnick. Dr. Morgan Resnick is one of the Good Doctor's sharpest characters, but she is also one of the show's most egotistical and selfish characters, focused solely on her own career. Fans have seen how kind she really is during the course of the episode. She just hides her own anxieties and insecurities behind an egotistical mask. When Morgan is faced with the difficult decision of rescuing a patient or sacrificing her hands, which are closely linked to her medical profession, she opts for the surgery. Her friendship with Alex has also allowed viewers to witness her more lighthearted and eccentric side. Number 6 is Leah DeLaio. During the earlier seasons of the show, Leah DeLaio was considerably less likable since her indecisiveness about her love for Sean caused the protagonist a lot of stress. At one point, she even says that she doesn't want to be with Sean due to his ASD, which is upsetting for both him and the audience. Fortunately, she has outgrown her prejudices and recognized that Sean's a fantastic friend and partner. Later appearances on the show showcase Leah's positive qualities, such as when she chooses to soothe two frightened mothers in the waiting room. She also gives Sean and Aaron advice from time to time in order to assist them better with their relationship. Number 7 is Dr. Andrews. During the first and second seasons of the show, Dr. Marcus Andrews was an often problematic character. Fans may recall how he was insistent about not hiring Sean because he believed his autistic spectrum disorder, ASD, would hinder his performance. He even stakes his own professional advancement on Sean's probable failure. Marcus also has some dubious views about fertility and masculinity, which are only a few of his numerous egotistic and stupid beliefs. Marcus will have to do much more to make up for his bad behavior, even if he eventually learns to trust Sean's talents and even sacrifices his career to keep him in the hospital. Number 8 is Dr. Glassman. The best episodes of The Good Doctor reveal admirable qualities about Dr. Aaron Glassman, the most obvious being how much he cared for Sean after Steve's death. Aaron plays the role of Sean's father figure, believing in the young doctor's potential. Aaron may be overprotective at times, which is both a good and negative thing for Sean. Aaron's insistence on recruiting him aided Sean's career advancement, but his proclivity for interfering in Sean's personal life is detrimental to the protagonist. Aaron finds it difficult to think that anybody else, not even Leah, can love Sean as much as he does. Aaron's pessimism about his life and future has an effect on others, such as when he has a drunken outburst that destroys Sean and Leah's party. Number 9 is Dr. Wolk. Asher has repeatedly become a fan favorite despite the fact that he was only introduced in season 3. He's a soft-spoken doctor who overcame personal obstacles to pursue his ambitions. His religion forbids him from being publicly gay and a doctor, which is a conflict that the show thoughtfully explores. Asher, a resident, makes blunders from time to time. He makes the most critical blunder when he ignores a symptom because the patient is making him uncomfortable. He accidentally offends Dr. Allen by mocking her religious beliefs at one point, but he later apologizes. When it comes to treating others with respect, Asher still has a lot to learn, but based on what he's shown so far, he appears to be on the right track. And the last character ranked at number 10 is Dr. Park. If there's one thing fans know about Dr. Alex Park, it is that he and his son Kellen have a tumultuous relationship. He adores his son, but he's frequently torn between spending time with him and advancing his job. Alex thankfully figured out how to strike a fine balance between the two. He now realizes that he can be present as a father and a trustworthy doctor, despite the fact that mishaps still occur. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.